Heading into the weekend, there is plenty of great TV to stream, much of it here on CBSN, but other shows are out there too. And to help us, TV Guide Editor-in-Chief Mickey O'Connor is here to sort the good from the bad.
Yep.
Netflix is a thing. I think it's sticking around. They've got some programs. What do we have to choose from?
Up and coming. Yeah, so this week, this is the summer months. It gets a little leaner in terms of premieres. But they have two great things this weekend that are premiering. The first is a documentary about boxing. It's called Counterpunch. Cool. It's really great. It's kind of about it's looking at boxing and how it fits into American culture and the fact that like these days there isn't really a Muhammad Ali, there isn't really a Mike Tyson. So it's a much more daunting proposition for these amateur athletes to try to pursue a career.
Yeah, I feel like boxing has lost some of the athletes it used to have, but the old golden days of boxing come to life on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit of the spirit of that comes to life and how much more difficult it is for these people. It's by a documentarian named Jay Bulger. He did a great documentary about the Penn State scandals. He did another one about the rock star Ginger Baker. It's a great watch. It's really interesting.
Cool. And then there's a Netflix original competing with it?
Yeah, so there's this new show on Netflix. It's not that new. It's on season 3. It's called The Ranch. This is Ashton Kutcher's show. It's a great cast. Sam Elliott's in it, Deborah Winger, and then also Danny Masterson, who co-starred with Ashton Kutcher on That 70s Show. It's about a family in Colorado. They own a ranch, and it's about them working together and their relationships. And it's kind of fun. It's really simple sort of family comedy. It's great.
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy, yeah. Huh. Yeah. They'd like to think so, yes.
They'd like to think so. Okay, so summer is not really a season of TV shows, it sounds like?
Well, listen, I mean, it used to be that September to May was TV season, right? Not so much anymore. It's kind of year-round, but I think that there's still a lot of shows that operate on that schedule. And so, I often use these summer months to sort of catch up on those shows between seasons.
Okay, so what should we be catching up on?
All right, so I have 2 recommendations. One is something that actually is coming back this summer. It's called Zoo. It's on CBS. This is I'm sure everyone's heard about it. It's based on a James Patterson novel, and it's about sort of animals sort of rebel, and they rebel against the humans. And,
I've been waiting for that day.
Exactly, right? And it's the craziest, weirdest, funniest show. There's all this like crazy animal acting. The motives that they ascribe to these animals is nuts. So if you Google Animal Attacks Zoo, tvguide.com, you'll find the funniest article that we wrote about all the best animal attacks on the show.
Shark attacks are going up.
Yep.
Do deer run in front of cars, or do we hit them?
Right, exactly.
I'm not really sure.
You'll see attacks by bears who break into apartments in Paris, for example. You'll see attacks by rats who live in the ceiling tiles. It's crazy. It's really fun. This season, there's a whole new layer to it because they've actually discovered that these rebelling animals are now mating with each other, and they're creating hybrid species that science doesn't understand.
And this is not a documentary yet.
This is not a documentary.
Okay, we're fictional. Okay, what else?
So the other thing that I recommend is this show called Suits. It's a really sort of typical legal drama on USA. It's coming back for another season, but of course you can stream it on Amazon Prime right now. And it's about a guy who basically pretends to be a lawyer, and he lies about having gone to law school. But the catch is, because it's TV, he's a great lawyer, and so, as you watch the show, you'll go through various stages of understanding who knows his secret, who doesn't, and whether or not he gets caught and possibly maybe goes to jail at some point, which is kind of an interesting thing for TV. They actually acknowledge the consequences and everything, and it's a fun show.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I think in general, law schools swell with applicants because being a lawyer looks really cool
on TV.
Yeah. And then in reality,
not so much. Yeah.
Not so much.
Everyone said they love going to law school. The hardest part about going to law school is actually being a lawyer. So,
the aftermath.
Yeah, exactly.
Mickey O'Connor, editor of TV Guide. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.